Welcome to the MFA Digital Marketing for Asia. My name is Joanna and I am a marketing manager working here at SoftBank Telecom Europe. In today's video, we are going back in time to the period of political revolution and big societal changes in Japan. What did the advertising look like at the break of 19th and 20th century in Japan? Join me on this journey into the past to discover all of the marketing secrets of the Meiji period. We did a very similar video not too long ago about the very beginnings of marketing in Japan, which actually happened over 400 years ago during Edo period, and I'm going to link the video somewhere here on the screen. So once you watch this one, make sure to go over and watch the other one as well. Don't forget to subscribe to our DMFA channel and let me know what is your favorite period in the Japanese history. Comment down below. Are you ready? Let's go! As usual, let me start with some background first. Meiji period is a time in the Japanese history between October 23rd, 1868 to July 30th, 1912. This was a time when Japan started moving away from the isolated feudal society towards new industrialized nation state. With many Western influences from scientific, technological, philosophical, political, legal, and aesthetic fields, Japan entered a period of rapid modernization. Rich country, strong military, Fukoku Kyohei became the most famous slogan of the early Meiji period. The Emperor Meiji was moved from Kyoto to Tokyo, which became the new capital, and his imperial power was restored. In order to stabilize the new government, daimyo, the former feudal lords, had to return all of their lands to the emperor, and the country was restructured into what we know now as the prefectures. Education was also reformed, first after the French and then the German system. And one of those reforms was, for example, the introduction of the compulsory education. Alongside the industrialization and rapid economic growth, there were also a lot of political advances, including the introduction of the first European-style constitution in 1889. Meiji period ended in 1912 with the death of the Emperor Meiji, under whose rule the country was modernized and westernized, paving the way for Japan to become a major international power. Emperor Meiji was also the first emperor who denied his divinity, which was basically saying that he is not a god, with the so-called Declaration of Humanity. The ties between us and our people have always stood upon mutual trust and affection. They do not depend upon mere legends and myths. They are not predicated on the false conception that the emperor is divine and that the Japanese people are superior to other races and fated to rule the world. As I mentioned, the Japanese society and the everyday life underwent a dramatic transformation during the Meiji period. Horse-drawn carriages, rickshaws, and bicycles started appearing on the streets, and the Western culture was prevalent everywhere, with more and more people beginning to, for example, have short haircuts and wear Western clothing. And this Westernization was also very evident in the advertising of the time. As we now understand, Meiji period was a time of great modernization in Japan, and it was also the time of the mass media development. The advent of newspaper and mass media allowed marketers to deliver large amount of information to a very wide audience, which was not possible before. Especially newspapers, which played a very vital role in the modern advertising, with titles like Mainichi Shimbun, Yomiuri Shimbun, or Yokohama Mainichi. Actually, the Japanese word advertisement, kokoku, was used for the very first time back in 1872 in the 600th issue of the Yokohama Mainichi newspaper. Economic development also brought large crowds of new advertisers who have entered the scene. For example, producers of the over-the-counter drugs or tobacco products. For cigarettes, for example, there was we can say, an advertising competition between foreign producers and Japanese producers, which actually gathered loads of public attention. And they were trying to outdo themselves with coming up with new sales and promotion ideas, for example, free giveaways or street advertising. What's interesting, people also started using musical instruments to advertise on the streets, which obviously gathered lots of attention from the passerbys. There are also lots of trade fairs happening around that time, which were designed to showcase the Western culture and develop the Japanese industry. So the government was really encouraging new industries. So people from all over Japan were creating events that would gather people by the millions, and there were also Western style attractions that people could enjoy. The latter half of the Meiji period saw a gradual spread of large-scale printing brought to Japan by the European and American technology, which was called the lithograph. And in particular, a sweets producer called Morinaga took an advantage of those large-scale posters, introducing an original poster that featured the words Western confectionaries. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you could learn something new about how the beginnings of the modern day advertising looked like in Japan. As usual, please don't forget to subscribe to our DMFA channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to put on the notification bell. We post a new video every Monday, and yeah, that's it for today. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon in the next one. Bye.